We want to talk about something very exciting. This past weekend, I got a bunch of YouTubers and hardcore NBA 2K fanatics, and we were playing some competitive team-up games. 5 versus 5, trash talking galore. Everybody was streaming it across, MLG, Twitch. It was really amazing. It was a great time. We streamed for about 6 straight hours. The games were about as competitive as I played in NBA 2K14, and it was a really good time. And it also reminded me of a time where our fans used to play a certain 5v5 mode that was really special to them and have been clamoring for it for years, Mr. Ronnie 2K.
Yes, and of course you are talking about the one and only...
4-letter C word, the cool mode, the only, one and only.
Yes. Yes, crew mode is back in NBA 2K15, and we don't mean last year's crew mode, we mean the NBA 2K11 crew mode.
Yes.
Full customization. We're going to get into what exactly that means, but it's obviously very exciting.
And of course, we were talking about news. We want to start off by saying this is for PS3 and Xbox 360 versions, this full-fledged NBA 2K11 crew mode. You're going to get some screens in just a few minutes. We're going to give you all the details on it. But Ronnie, this is a really exciting announcement. I know a lot of people, we pretty much see crew comments in every announcement we make because people were so passionate about that, and I think the dev team was really cognizant of making sure that they brought this back for the fans, especially at this time when you're going to have the best gameplay ever in NBA 2K15, which we're going to get into a little bit in the future.
Yeah, and I think it's really important to start with the crew mode announcement too, because this will really set the tone for what we're doing for the rest of the campaign. I mean, the hashtag's been "Your time has come." There's a reason for that. We're pushing towards that, but we definitely wanted to start with old gen, current gen, Xbox 360, PS3, because unlike other publishers, we're doing something really important, and we realize that it's very important for us to continue to do stuff on the old generation consoles. PS3 and 360 are really important to us. A lot of people are not going to push those systems as much as an annualized title, but it's really important for us to do so.
Absolutely, and for me, it's exciting because let's face it, everybody wants to be the best. Everybody wants to be a part of something special. 5v5 gaming.
Best,
yeah, absolutely. So what made crew mode so special? Well, we're going to break down all the details, but first, let's take a look at some of these screens for crew mode as I break down these details. So you're going to be looking at the first ever PS3 and Xbox 360 screens of crew mode. Yes, customization is back, Ronnie. And I'm going to just basically break down every detail as you guys are salivating right here over these crew screens. This is NBA 2K15. Breaking news, crew mode has returned. This will feature full 5-on-5 matches. Now, the great thing is you can actually start this year, Ronnie, unlike NBA 2K11, you can start with 3 players in a 5v5 match. What will happen is you can choose either between a hardwood, you can choose between the old street ball 21 style and 3-on-3, which is half court to 21, or
last year's blacktop mode.
Blacktop mode, or you can just choose full-on NBA rules. This is something that's really exciting. I know a lot of fans were stoked on this. As you can see right there, arenas are back, custom jerseys are back. Hey, that's Mike D'Antoni. When I was creating my crew, I had to go with the Laker colors, Ronnie. That was something that I liked about the customization options.
Real quick, can I pause for a second? There have been some online concerns today. I just wanted to bring those up. We've heard that they've just been resolved or are on the way of being resolved, which we're very, very happy about. We wanted to give away some locker codes, and obviously if the servers are down, we aren't able to do that. But just generally, I mean, I know the first question is going to be like, what is crew mode going to work for NBA 2K15 with online? We are putting a lot of effort into online. You guys are going to get a lot more news about that in the coming days and coming weeks, including more even this week. There is going to be some stuff shared on Operation Sports, so definitely look forward to that. But we're going to be talking about online in very condensed mode a lot. But let's continue on with the crew stuff.
All right, so let's break it down because you guys are seeing a lot right here. Crew will feature full 5-on-5 matches. Full NBA rules on a hardwood floor, as you can see right there, that nice 2K camera. Look at the spacing. Look at the beauty of that. I love those Laker colors. I just have to re-emphasize that. Full 5-on-5 matches. This will be on hardwood. This will be referees. And here's the cool thing. Let's say you only got 3 of your buddies. Let's just say it's me, you, Ronnie, and maybe one of our friends. You can actually pick the team that you want, and once we pick our spots, so let's say we pick the Lakers and we have 4 guys. and everybody fills their position at the 1, 3, 4, and 5. That means that because I picked the Lakers as my team, the number 2 spot's going to be filled with Kobe Bryant on our team. So the AI is actually going to fill in for the missing spots
really
that you
awesome.
don't choose. So you guys are going to actually be able to pick your role, pick your position for your crew, and be able to start these 5v5 matches with 3 players. Now, when creating a crew, you also will be able to select not only the NBA team, as I just alluded to, but the team playbook as well. So you're going to have team playbooks available for your crews right there. Like I mentioned, if you have only 3, you can still start a 5v5 game on the hardwood floor. The game will autofill the missing positions with players from the team you choose. So again, that's a really, really key thing for those people that may not be able to have all 5 on at their moment or at that time of the day. And the great thing is, like I said, you can pick the positions that you guys want to play, and the AI will take the missing positions. And of course, the best part, leaderboards are here. So you're going to have full-on leaderboards to prove the best of the best. And that is really exciting when you start talking about competitive gaming, and most importantly, crews. From 2K11, the mode is back, it's here, those are the details. We know you guys are stoked for that, and I'm very excited, Ronnie 2K, about this.
Absolutely. I mean, it's been something that everybody's wanted for a long time. You know, in 2K11, I used the Flying Pig logo. I don't know if you remember that one, but I remember putting out screenshots of that thing back in 2K11. And of course, 2K11 featured Michael Jordan and this exceptional mode, and we're so excited to bring it back because the community has wanted it for so long.
Now, there's probably one question on a lot of people's minds. What about next gen?
Yeah.
What are we doing on next gen?
That's a fair question.
So that's very fair, and we're excited to tell you that those elements of crew, the simulation basketball, the 5-on-5, the referees, you know, not playing in a blacktop setting, 4 quarters, making it, you know, you play the positions. The devs are completely understanding of what makes crew mode special at the heart and core of it, and we're going to have some really exciting news in the future about next gen. But today, we're excited to bring back this form of crew, the form that you guys have been extremely vocal about, and it's going to be fun to see who the top crews are out there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I sort of addressed that. We want to roll this out and make sure that we address current gen and make sure that the current gen community is feeling like they are getting more and more depth with 2K15. We're going to be getting into gameplay, we're going to be getting into everything else, but we definitely wanted to get out in front of this one.
Now, before we kind of end this, I wanted to bring in somebody that is kind of the heart and soul of crew. If you're a hardcore crew fan, I'm sure you've heard of this man. Mr. K. Spade, in the flesh, flying hot inside the SFO airport from Atlanta.